There is a significant difference between the wages of $7.25 and $15 an hour. And it's more than just $7.75. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the federal government mandating an increase of the federal minimum wage? With increased talk in our current day politics about minimum wage, we are in a very difficult and important dilemma. There are two sides to this. Those who want an increase in wage, increasing the minimum wage would put families in a better position and even help the government with less governmental aid being given out due to the decrease of people in poverty. And the other side, those who want no increase. Raising minimum wage would destroy the labor market by actually increasing job unemployment and raising inflation. This would do more harm than good. As of 2009, the national-wide minimum wage is at $7.25, with most states having a minimum wage above that, ranging from $8 to $10.50. In Denver, the cost of living is above the national average in almost every category, from housing, goods and services, and general cost of living. The national average salary for one person to be at the poverty line is $13,420, and an additional $4,670 for every additional person in that household.
Sure, people may be working, however, they should at least be making enough to live off of. Whether they are trying to provide for only themselves or for a family, the ultimate goal should be to bring people out of poverty. Most politicians who are in favor of an increase in minimum wage are looking at an increase to $15 an hour. Before taxes and provided working 40 hours a week, that would add up to be $31,200 a year. If minimum wage is increased, people would be able to better provide for their families and then be able to get off of government aid. Even though more money would be needed to give higher wages, people would be able to get away from government help, which would save money in the end. There would also be a psychological effect if minimum wage is raised, as there would be more incentive to work. Now people are like, hey, I'll just do the bare minimum since I'm only getting paid $7.25 an hour. People would be eager to work for a $15 an hour wage. Raising the minimum wage would ultimately be a positive influence both on the U.S. economy and the attitudes of Americans.
Many believe that raising the minimum wage would help the lower class and improve our economy. However, other people believe that this would only hurt the economy and the people of the lower class. Since employers would have to increase their employees' salary, they would most likely have to lower the amount of workers they have so that they don't lose money. Job unemployment would increase substantially. On top of that, inflation would be a big problem because they would have to increase their prices so that they wouldn't lose money. Keeping the minimum wage low supports small businesses and does not increase the unemployment rate.
The logical compromise to this debate would be to set the minimum wage at a new value, in between its current value at $7.25 and the proposed $15. It would be reasonable to set a $10 minimum wage on the national level, as this provides a significant increase in payment without becoming excessive, satisfying both sides of the issue. Proponents are represented by a $2.75 raise that can help people make a living off their low-level jobs and therefore reduce the poverty rate. Opponents to the idea will agree that, by not raising the minimum wage too much, small businesses will be protected and people will continue to search for higher-paying careers. While the minimum wage will require change in the future due to a variety of economic factors, such as inflation, an increase to $10 will at least provide a temporary solution that both sides can find agreeable.